Hello guys, welcome to my channel. The topic of today's discussion is probability, which is chapter 15 of your NCERT book. So let's start. Hey guys, welcome back. I would like to inform you that we have started online tuition classes and the batches have already started. For the details regarding online tuition class, you can mail me at my mail ID or you can DM me in my Instagram. In this video, we'll be learning basics regarding the probability chapter, and the problems of the probability chapter are based on those basics. So let's start the today's session. So what is probability? Probability is basically a chance of happening something. Now we'll learn new terms relating to the chapter probability. So first term is event. If a coin is tossed, what is the probability of getting head? Here, getting head is event, and the formula of probability of an event is, so probability of event is equal to number of favorable outcomes divided by total number of outcomes. Here, in our example, when a coin is tossed, either it can be head or tail. The outcomes are head and tail. So there are two outcomes total, and we want a head. So it is 1. So 1 by 2. Same way, one more example. If a dice is thrown, what is the probability of getting 5? So what are the outcomes? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So total outcomes is 6. So probability of the event, that is getting 5, is, it is 1 divided by total outcome is 6. Now, probability of an event always lies between 0 and 1. So its value is greater than equal to 0 and less than equal to 1. Suppose if probability of an event is 0, it is an impossible event. For example, a dice is thrown, what is the probability of getting 7? Getting 7 in a dice is impossible. So here the probability of event is 0. Same way, if probability of event is equal to 1, it is a sure event or certain event. For example, a dice is thrown, what is the probability of getting a number less than 7? So here our favorable outcomes are, so number less than 7 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and total outcome of a dice is 6. The probability of the event is equal to, so favorable outcomes are 6, so 6 divided by 6, which is equal to 1. So this is a sure event or certain event. Now, the second term we are learning is equally likely outcomes. For example, if a coin is tossed, the outcomes are head and tail. What is the probability of hitting head? It is 1 by 2. Same way, probability of getting tail is also 1 by 2. These both are equal. So tossing a coin is a equally likely outcomes. One more example. If a dice is thrown, here outcomes are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Each number has the same possibility of showing up. Suppose probability of getting 1 is 1 by 6. Same way probability of getting 2 is also 1 by 6. probability of getting 5 is 1 by 6 and probability of getting 6 is also 1 by 6. So each number is showing the same possibility. One more example, a bag contains 4 red balls and 1 blue balls. Here total balls is 5. What is the probability of getting red, which is equal to 4 by 5? Same way, probability of blue ball is 1 by 5. Here you can see the probability of getting red is more than the probability of getting blue. Here they are not equal, so not equally likely outcomes. Our third topic is elementary events. Elementary event is an event which has only one outcome. Suppose if a coin is tossed, probability of getting tail is 1 by 2. Same way probability of getting head is 1 by 2. Here the probability of getting tail is always 1 by 2. Same way probability of getting head is always 1 by 2. So they are elementary events. They have only one outcome. Same way, if I add those probability, so probability of tail plus probability of head, I'm getting 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2, which is equal to 1. So sum of probability of all elementary events of an experiment is 1. Our fourth topic is complementary events. Here the formula is probability of an event and probability of a not event is equal to 1. Here E bar is not even or not E. For example, if a dice is rolled, what is the probability of getting 5? So here the probability of event is 1 by 6. And what is the probability of not getting 5? Not getting 5 means I'll get 1, 2, 3, 4 and 6. Here the outcomes are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So probability of not getting 5 is equal to 5 by 6. When you substitute in the formula, you can also find probability of not getting 5. So we know probability of event is 1 by 6 and probability of not getting 5, that is probability of not an event, is equal to 1. So probability of an not an event is equal to 1 minus 1 by 6, which is equal to 6 minus 1 by 6, which is equal to 5 by 6. So this was an example of an complementary event. Our fifth topic is relating to cards. We know there are total 52 cards in a pack of cards. So this 52 cards is divided into 4 suits. That is 4 types of cards. The first one is spade, hearts, diamonds, and the fourth one is clubs. So spades are black in color, same way clubs also black in color, and hearts is red in color, diamond is red in color. The total have 13 cards. This each 13 cards contain one ace, one king, one queen, one jack, and the numbers from 10 to number 2 cards. So total 13 cards. So in total 52 cards. There are 4 kings, 4 queen cards, 4 ace cards, and 4 jack cards. Now, what are face cards? Face card includes kings, queens, and jacks. So in total, there are 4 kings, 4 queens, and 4 jacks. So in a total 52 cards, there are 12 face cards. So the basics relating to the probability chapter completes here. In the next video, I'll be doing exercise 15.1. I hope you like the video. Do press the like button, subscribe and the bell icon so that you get the notification of my videos, and share this with your friends and spread the knowledge. Thank you. Jai Hind.